That's why we're a team, dude.
Yeah, thank you, Livy.
No problem. Let's go.
So as I said, interesting happenings in England. Theresa May, she called the election, I think about 2.5 to 3 years before it was due. And she called it because she was absolutely certain she was going to win a majority. But she didn't.
No.
And she actually got less seats than she had before. So she, what is it, 636 of 650 seats in the House of Commons declared. She had 314, Labour 266.
So it's a home parliament now.
Yeah, so they're saying even if she won all the rest of the seats, they would still fall short of the 326 needed for an outright majority. And before the election, they had 330 to Labour's 229.
What do you think that's about?
I think it's because of what was going on the other day. Remember, they got hit 3 times, and I think people are saying maybe she's just not doing enough to protect them. I think, I'm not there, I really don't know. But she certainly...
Do you think people are lashing out at her seeming alliance with the philosophies of a Trump, perhaps? And the rhetoric of exclusion, and I don't know. But it's a devastating result for her.
It's going to throw off some stuff also.
Yeah, because in a home parliament, what happened now? For days, what you have to do now? Formal talks of Brexit, they are due in 10 days' time, by the way, which pound fell on the currency markets in the wake of the results. Oh dear. Well, Corbyn, of course, is going to jump in. Corbyn said, well, she's lost her mandate. Needs to go. Needs to resign.
Politics is something else, see?
Politics and politics, man. No. Who would have, I don't know if anybody really saw this coming.
No, because I think everyone thought she would have won even bigger than...
Then she didn't think so. She thinks she's going to win bigly. That's why she says soon-up election.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Soon-up. I love it.
Yeah. How about you in there?
All right. James Comey. I watched every second of it yesterday.
Did you?
I watched every second.
I was in meetings the entire time. I was so cross.
I watched every single second. And they said to Mr. Comey, did you take notes when you met with Mr. Obama? He said no. He said, I met with Mr. Bush one time, never take any notes. Did you take any notes with anybody else? No. So why you take it with Mr. Trump?
True, he lied.
In the end, or he kind of said because you never trust him. He's about...
He said, I thought he was going to lie about what he said.
That's what I said. Yeah. About 4 times, he said, he mentioned that he thought he either lied or he would lie about 4 times. But
let me see that tweet again.
If you think the president can tweet, is him son let have some tweet?
I can't believe he stayed off Twitter yesterday. Knowing my father for 39 years, when he orders or tells you to do something, there's no ambiguity. You will know exactly what he means.
He said that because Comey said, Donald Trump said to him, I hope you do this, I hope you do that. So one of the senators said, you ever hear anybody get convicted for hoping? So him said, no, but him said, this is the president, you know. So if the president tell me, say, I hope you do it, I take that as a directive.
And if he says, I expect loyalty.
Yeah, is the president you're talking to.
In a room with you and just the FBI head, which is unprecedented ever, then what do you really think? Anyway, it's funny to hear how Republicans and Democrats are arguing this. This has certainly become very partisan. Sometimes when I hear the Republicans speak, I'm like, you've got to be. There are people who watched this testimony yesterday and say it was a waste of time. There was nothing new. There was no smoking gun. Because as far as they're concerned, the only thing they hear is when Comey said, you, Sir Trump, are not on investigation.
Yeah.
But what about all the related parties that are tied to Trump? And what else is going with Trump since he has left?
You know what I love? The best part of it is when the man asks him about the tape. My man just said, oh, Lordy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, him just said.
I saw the clip. It was so funny.
Oh, Lordy, I hope he has a tape. And him said, put it out. I give him permission to put it out now. Which would suggest to me that the man is, this is the man who asked him about the whole thing. So which would suggest...
This is Trump's personal lawyer who came out after. But as never would say, more and none. Because if them think it start yet.
Yes, man. It's now them ready.
Just a come.
But, you know, I mean, I don't know the great Jim Comey, but I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
I do too. I think he made some missteps last year, but...
Yeah, I like him.
It is what it is.
All right, what else?
So there's a message, a post that's gone viral on social media by a woman called Jazzy and her husband. Apparently she had issues with her body, self-doubt, couldn't understand why it was that he loved her, but she posted something that apparently has shown that she's made some strides. Over the years, this man has loved every curve, every roll, and every stretch mark on my body. I never understood why. How could he love something that isn't perfect? How could a man who was born fit love someone like me? I don't have a flat stomach. I jiggle when I walk. But now I see I do have the perfect body. Every roll, every curve, and every stretch mark is put on me just perfectly to make both of us happy. I love my body, and I finally see why he does too. Of course, people came out trolling her and shaming her and saying she's a disgrace for encouraging unhealthy lifestyle and how she big and she fat and she ray. Most people came out and said, you go girl, which is where I am too. By the way, your husband is very good looking. I'm just saying that, Jazz, for, you know. But as you know, Jamaican men love their women with
Fluffy.
meat.
Fluffy.
So,
Well,
many Jamaican men would look on Jazzy and say,
yeah.
she's
Nice.
good looking. What a beautiful family.
Yep.
You go, Jazz.
All
That's
right.
all I got to say to you.